one of my favorite memories from my 3 month stay here at Caño Palma Biological Station is my first late night patrol. And by late, I mean you get to see the sunrise, which is beautiful. But it started with, I had a student from the Netherlands, and I was also with Taymaz, and we three were out until about 3 o'clock in the morning, no, 5 o'clock in the morning, for sunrise. And it was just a whole bunch of mishaps all together in one, but the end was just beautiful. Started out with us walking all the way to the end of the 3 mile marker, and then coming back to 2 and 2. And basically we found a turtle, and then we started working the turtle. Everything was fine, but then after, I had a rip in my pants at the backside, and I was assigned the role of egg counting, so my butt was in the air, the sandflies were having a feast, and then it started raining, and then I used my jacket to cover my pants, and then my shirt got soaked, and then after the rain, the wind came along, and then everything was cold and freezing, and we had to walk back, and I was in such an interesting mood. But then as we came closer to Vista, which is the end mark when you're coming back to the station, we just started busting out the song "Oh Happy Day" as we saw the sunrise along the beach, and it was one of the most beautiful moments I can definitely say I've had here at Caño Palma, and I will never forget it.
I have so many favorite memories. Finding jaguar tracks. Also doing the mammal transect in water up to my waist. I felt like a real explorer. Just everybody I've met here has been so fun and so nice, and I'm really excited to be here. Going into Tortuguero, just walking around, seeing everybody. I guess the first and last turtle I ever worked. It's weird to have like a last turtle that you worked, but it was really cool to watch her walk back into the sea, and just to realize it doesn't even feel like 3 months has gone by. But there's been so many just exciting things happening. Going in, Anna and I have taught English. We've met so many local people. We've met so many people from all over the world. I don't know. I don't have a favorite everything. I love everything here.
I mean, I guess I have a lot of favorites as well, whether it's the funniest stuff that just happened on the base, or playing soccer with the locals. But in terms of favorite, we're gonna say memorable. I think my most memorable is seeing the leatherback the first time, and that was also one of the nights that everything went wrong. Our lights weren't working, and I was counting eggs, but I didn't know what I'm doing. And it was just really epic seeing that awesome big turtle just destroy the beach and then go back to the sea. And I could say that I definitely had a dream about it the night after, but it was really fun.
Also, I changed my mind. My favorite memory is the baby sloth that was on base, because he was the cutest thing I've ever seen. He was this little rotund creature who just was hanging out in the trees next to our dorms, and he was there for a day, and we watched him for 2 hours, and he was so cute.
And I don't know, I actually started up a bucket list, a Caño Palma bucket list here, and I suggest to any future interns to do so as well, because it really motivates you to get out there and do stuff. I was really scared to catch a river turtle, but I caught one because that was on my bucket list. I went all the way to the opening of the canal because that was on my bucket list, so good idea to make one. When I first arrived here, we were the latest newcomers to come in, and there were 3 girls that were here from Toronto, and they were leaving the week after. And I remember when I first got here, I admit I did have that feeling, this will be forever. But that's only because for some reason, I don't know, but there's a time, there's literally a time change. It's 2 hours behind Canada in Toronto. But at the same time, everything here feels like it's slower, but it's also faster. It's hard to explain, but you might feel it when you get here. But one of the girls, she told me one advice that I took to heart and I took seriously throughout my entire stay here, which was that you should definitely try to get out there and speak to everyone that's here, because especially by the end of our stay, we had an influx of volunteers coming in that were short-term, 1 to 2 weeks. And so when you have so many new people coming in, it's good to open up yourself and get to know them as well, because when you're getting to know all these people, the time, you don't even think about the time, you don't even think about the work, you just think about the fun, because meeting new people, I find, is really fun. So that was definitely one thing that I did in order to make my experience here very enriching. And then something else I also suggest doing is, the bucket list, as I mentioned, making a bucket list of things that you want to do, because that will definitely motivate you to get out there and do many different things. And then also, if you want to have alone time on the away from the base, I suggest going maybe to Vista, the hotel, and chilling out in the hammocks or going up or down the canal. You never know what you'll see while you're up or down the canal. It's really awesome. Try and find that otter, because I haven't found that otter. And just go in with like an open mind, because it's Caño Palma. You never know what's gonna happen.
I think participating is really key. Just sort of throw yourself into everything. There are things I swore I would never do when I came here. I never ever wanted to touch a snake, and I helped process a snake. I did not want to tag a turtle. I was very against that. I tag turtles now. And days where you're not really doing anything and you're just hanging out, throw yourself into other things, get people to go out in a canoe, go for a swim, just enjoy everything while you're in it, because even though it felt like forever when I got here, it has gone by so quickly. Essentially, it just goes exponentially faster every day and every week that you're here, and not literally tomorrow I'm leaving, and it's so weird because it doesn't feel like I've been here for 13 weeks. And yeah, I think just throwing yourself into as many things and soaking it all up as long as you possibly can is probably the best thing.
I think the biggest thing is the number of people that you meet here. They're all different, and you just want to find common grounds with everyone and try to do as much as you can with everyone. There's always something going on at Caño Palma, so just take part in it and have a good time. Don't worry too much, and yeah, time flies by once you get used to the actual physical environment, and yeah.
Embrace being overtired. Bond with people.
It's a ball.
Yeah.